Play with the machine. Level 8. Let's see your 2500. Miss. Time control, real time. 3, 2. Boom. All right, Stockfish. Knight f3. Alrighty. Let's see what you got. Let's see. Alright, let's just develop. Bishop g5. Let's push. Now I'm going to take bishop d3 or bishop e2. I'm just going to go one step. Yeah, to sidestep. Oh, they're not even going there. I wanted to go to. I went to e2 just to avoid c5. I didn't want to take, and I didn't want to run into c4 with tempo on my bishop. So, I guess the idea now is this. Whatever. I'll let you do it. Alright, let's back up. Knight b6, huh? Interesting. Well, I guess they're preparing to get the bishop out. Let's play queen c2. Sure. Let me do this, huh? Wow. Really? This computer doesn't know what it's doing. It's just freely giving me the bishop pair. Got zero compensation for that. This is where you go down. Give me that guy. Oh. That is a cool idea. Nice. The threat is g5, and then chop, chop, and I got a weak link on e3. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have to return this guy. That is very cool. I learned something right then. And you know, I think I've had this happen to me before. Playing against computer. So I think I have to take the knight is what I'm getting at. Otherwise g5 is too strong. I can't allow this pawn to become backward, unprotected. So I think I have to cash out. Now ideally I'd like to have this guy here and the bishop back, but that would hang the bishop. Maybe this first. At least for the time being I'm controlling c4. Yeah, let's get this guy here. Okay, so lining up this kind of stuff, huh? If I do this, he's unprotected, but I could play king up. Going to be sacrifices here. The rook coming over. Don't have any time. Actually, we're going to try this instead. I don't need to make this move just yet. It's queen here. Get my queen over. Really? What's that about? Okay, I think I know what that's about. I'm going to offer a queen exchange. Queen takes pawn, queen d6, g3, rook takes here. Let's expand here. Wow. Gotta go faster. Huh? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Wow. Computer's flying now. Trying for time burners and stuff? I'm happy to see that move. Let's take. Challenge. King here? I don't know how I want to take there. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Yeah, the bishop's strong, man. Strong. Real strong. Got to get rid of that bishop, and he's not going anywhere. I'm dropping this guy. Ouch. And this guy. Like dominoes, they fall. Yepper. I got a pass pawn. You got a couple yourself, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's just how it is. He's way too fast. Ouch. Time to resign. Wow. This right here, let me just show you why I did not take this pawn. It's because of this. And if I do this, chop. Here is a good mate in 1-2. I couldn't really voice it because I needed to go fast. Even position up till when? Even. This was instructive to me. H3, just giving up the bishop and then playing bishop d6. Oh, I don't have to. This is suggested. Knight e2. Meeting bishop g5 with here, and then I could recapture. Some other move, let's just say this, runs into g5. It's going a little screwy now. Maybe if I shut it off and turn it back on. That really worked. Okay, no, there we go. It did work. g5 here. This is just terrible. Knight c4, queen e7, queen d6, g3 is weak, rook here. It's just a bad structure. This is weakened for the black king, but very, very difficult to exploit. This is, I would definitely prefer to play as black here. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't even consider this move, knight e2. If g5 here, if takes, I'm recapturing like this. And then this starts to be a serious issue. My structure remains quite good, and I could try to pounce on these squares. This didn't even come to mind. Knight e2. And then, well, I was going to say I'm better, but I mean, it's still even evaluation-wise, but I'll have a bishop that's well coordinated with my pawn structure. And I could slowly look to do this stuff over here. He'll be around to watch over c4 when this minority attack comes about. It's tough to get this minority attack in if I'm without my light square bishop because the knight will pounce right here in c4 right away. Yeah, okay. Well, knight e2, I'll remember that for next time. Still even. Still even. b3, huh? They're starting to pull ahead. They have some queenside space. Still sort of even. h4 was probably wrong, because he eventually fell, right? Yeah, h4, I'm looking for h5 to break down the structure some, but puts a halt to it. This is a poor idea. It's calling for h4, but oh, I don't know. This little reroute of the bishop was fantastic. As soon as the minor piece can put pressure on b2, one of my rooks is restricted. If there's an open file, black is close to doing what exactly? Making use of that open file, entering the second, and that's exactly what happened. It still has it as even, but when that bishop's on f6, it's really game over. Yeah, now it's approaching a pawn advantage. This is too strong. I don't see. Check here. Look at the rook activity. I'm just tied down. Oh, wants to bring the knight back. -1. Now it's just lost. Okay, well, let's try another one. Against the machine. Yeah, I guess I'll play as black. Let's try this. Okay, take it into the French. All right. C5. Hmm. Okay, let's try to get rid of my bad bishop. Bishop B2, bishop D3. It's still going to go here. All right. So I got rid of my bad bishop. That's nice. Let's come back here. I feel like I just want to take right now, but let's not do that just yet. Let's develop. So I want my knight here, my bishop here. If there's ever g4, I'd like to play knight h4. Follow? But if I do this right now, pawn takes. I think I need to take first. Ooh, taking with the knight. So actually, I could actually think about coming here with my queen knight. Yeah, let's take. Two minor pieces against a space disadvantage. I should be able to work with that. Get him here. I'm trying to play a good versus bad bishop situation. I think that this is just even. I think my opponent's also playing too fast. Like, I don't know how to play chess. It's just like, none of my moves are good. It just plays fast. You know? None of my moves are good, man. Just doesn't have to think. You got nothing. You got nothing. I'll just take your knight. This can't be bad, man. It can't be bad. Okay, so this is your big plan. Your big plan is to stop me from developing my bishop, but what if I do this? Or what if I do this and then here? At least I could drop my pawn like that. H5, the queen will probably just back up. Maybe it's still a good idea. I don't know. G6. I'm a bit fearful of this in this stuff opening up. Here, castle is what I want to get in before something is opened up on the queen side. Here and here, I'm threatening this pawn. Maybe not. Well, I got a complete kingside development. Okay, so yeah, I have no fear. No fear. Let's do this. Let's castle. Huh. Maybe I don't want to castle just yet. What about h5? Let's go h5. Stop queen b5. Okay. Now castle. I have to be mindful of this advance, but that would weaken here. Okay. Now probably this rook here. Or what about b5? b5 seems pretty good. Let's go with b5. Ooh. And then let's go rook here. Preparing to just get my bishop here. Wow. Wow. Don't have much time. Bishop f8, pawn takes, rook takes, and then they win a pawn. I think I have to take like this, which makes him super vulnerable. Yeah, actually I'm just losing that now, huh? So I guess in the end I'm dropping a pawn, or? Yeah, they have enough on this. Huh. Maybe I could get a perpetual somehow. Oh, they must have saw something. They're afraid of something, huh? Because I'm holding this pawn now. Ooh. What's that about? No! Rook here. Defend my 7th. Here, queen trade. Can I get a draw here? Gotta go here. Space. I get a pass pawn. Okay, I think this is a draw. Because if the king approaches, I could start pushing with this guy. I just want to be really careful about when I start pushing. Let's come back here. King goes too far. Threatening to push. Let's come back here. Gotta give checks. And come back over. Check. Come back over. This is certainly a draw. They know that they could give up material because it's going to still hold as a draw. Right? I know your tricks, man. It's a draw. Sneaky! Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I don't have an answer to why they didn't go after that pawn. Like right here. Like, why was this not picked up in this position right here? Rook takes pawn. Oh! An in-betweener. Oh, I could take first, though, too. Because if rook takes, I take here. You take me, I take you. Ah. Yeah, that felt like an even game right out of the opening. This is an interesting idea. Those of you that are familiar with the French defense know that this is a bad guy right here. He's your bad guy. He's a good guy. So this idea of not being so quick with the natural, knight c6, queen b6, bishop d7, bishop b5, it takes a lot of moves, but at least gets rid of your bishop, and then, well, you could look to play it like I did, really. This good versus bad bishop situation. And yeah, they were really helpful to me in a way, where I was able to play with this space disadvantage, but I only had two minor pieces, and exchanging off a knight and having a perfectly good square on c6. This is even. It confirms it with the evaluation. g6. I already felt like I might have been close to better right around here. Yeah, right around here I felt like I could have done something better. b5, it wants to go rook c8. I think that's what I want to do first. It likes rook fb8, rook b5. I thought if this, they take here. What just happened there? Oh, someone did an analysis of it. That's as even a game as you're going to get. There it is. Oh my God. 6 zeros. You see that? That's pretty crazy. Huh. Yeah, I thought on this, let's see this again. Takes, and then they're winning this pawn. How is it even? Check. Ah, keeping the queens on the board. Recognizing white has the more vulnerable king. This is also a threat. You see, you'll see a change in the evaluation if I take. Now it's a true pawn, and there's no fear for the white side. This is not a good structure for white if the queens are on the board. If the queens are off the board, it's a perfectly fine structure. Well, they're potentially vulnerable to my bishop, but yeah. Okay, cool. I thought I could have easily gone wrong right around here, though. It was way low on time. Way low. I thought I was losing after king here. I thought this move kills me, but I have this. Yeah. Wow. And yeah, it's important I keep pressure on this pawn. Whenever it gets to a point where white is defending here with the king, I gotta do something about that. I gotta kick him out. Cannot allow the rook to move with check and then do this. So I have to constantly keep pressure on that. And yeah. All right. Also, I did not want to be too quick to push this connected pass pawn. I only wanted to push him at a point where I knew the white king would not be able to hunt him down. So for example, in this position, right... Well, that's why I did a move like this, rook to b3. I'm cutting the king off. If he goes over here, then I could start pushing. And yeah, white will have to come back with the rook, and then I could take here, and there's no fear. All right. GG. Stockfish.